Hello everyone, Phil here, and I have an update for you on this channel, DSP Throwback. We're a few days into its launch. It actually launched earlier this week on Thursday, which was the 4th of January. And I wasn't planning on it launching that day, but it just so happens that thing came together, and we had our first Final Fantasy 13 video to put out for you guys. So I released it on my day off. And so what I want to do in this video, which won't be a long one, is just give you a quick summary of how things are going, how people are receiving the videos, our plans for moving forward, and obviously I'd like to get your thoughts on all of this, so please leave a comment on this video to let me know what you think about everything, okay? So by the way, today's January 6, 2024. The channel has now been live for 3 days with new videos on it of gameplay. Currently, it's all Final Fantasy 13 from my original run back in 2010. It is currently upscaled. It has added frames of animation from 30 to 60 frames. It's got more sharpness added to it to try to remove the almost peach fuzz visuals of me using my camera back in the day. And it's got an audio filter run over it as well to try to remove some of the resoundingly bad echo. And I think what it does, it took it from like mono to try to attempt to do a simulated stereo. And it combined parts into one longer part. All my videos back in the day were only 10 minutes long, so the playthrough currently has 3 parts that are each 30 minutes long. So it combines 3 videos into one. Also, you may have noticed every video has a proper thumbnail, it's in a playlist, and has a title that's descriptive of the video. None of that really was present back in the day besides the playlist. Like, none of that at all. So what a difference in these videos, okay? So far, I've been releasing 1 video a day. That is kind of the rough plan going forward here on this channel. I'd like to release a new gameplay video 1 a day, maybe a half an hour each, but I can't promise that. Remember, this is a long, arduous process of taking these old school, large, unedited, uncompressed videos and running them through these edits, these AI edits and upscaling edits. It takes hours of work per video, sometimes 4 or 5 hours of work for 1 part. So because of that, as long as things go smoothly, yeah, I can give you a new part every day, but I can't guarantee that. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, but that is the kind of activity that I'm expecting. Maybe 1 new video a day. Yeah, even on my days off, it would be possible to probably pump out 1 video a day, okay? You may have noticed with the ongoing playlist, you might be watching the playlist and say, oh, I watched 3 videos, and then when it went to video 4, it says the video is gone, it's removed, what happened? Don't worry. What I've done is if I have some surplus videos, I have them scheduled for the next morning. What'll happen is it'll still be in the playlist, but it's not visible till it goes live the next morning. I'm planning on making each video visible at 10 a.m. Pacific time every morning. So then you know what time to come by. Come by at 10 a.m., check out a new half an hour video here on DSP Throwback every single day. Now, the current plans are for it to be Final Fantasy 13, but if you don't know how long this playthrough is, it's incredibly lengthy. I think this was between 30 and 40 hours long. If we're doing half an hour parts, you're talking anywhere from 60 to 80 parts of this playthrough. If you do 1 a day, do the math in your head, man, that's going to take like 2 to 3 months. Do we want Final Fantasy 13 to be the only content on this channel for 2 to 3 months? Well, judging by your reception, right now you guys really like it. Part 1 has over 3,000 views, Part 2 has 1,000 views and climbing, and Part 3 just in a few hours had 300 views and is still climbing. So people are watching. But I get the feeling if we just put the 1 game out and that's it on this channel, that's going to get tiring real soon, and people are going to get bored and say, oh man, 3 months of Final Fantasy 13 is too much. So based on feedback that I'm getting on my podcast over on DSP Gaming, I may look to do some variety, and instead of doing all Final Fantasy, maybe have some alternation where maybe we'll do a lot of Final Fantasy up front, maybe a week or 2, and then say, hey, we'll do a poll live on this channel on the community tab where you guys will be voting. What do you want to see next? LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare, the Suicide Kings online co-op gameplay that I did with my friends? We have options, okay? So, plan for that, but not immediately. Let's get a good amount of Final Fantasy 13 gameplay live on the channel so that people who are jumping in have a lot to watch, and then we can look about maybe starting an alternation in a week or 2, okay? The other cool thing about this is the watch hours on this channel are skyrocketing. Remember, I had mentioned earlier in my vlog on this channel earlier in the week that I'm trying to get this channel repartnered on YouTube. It lost its partnership because it was stagnant for so dang long. Well, the good news here is I got 3 videos uploaded, all getting views. It's already qualified in that regard. Now it needs to get a certain number of watch hours on the channel, and once it's obtained that, I requalify for the partner program. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys that within this 1 week that I've uploaded these videos, I've gained about 2,000 watch hours out of only the 4,000 that I need to requalify for the partner program. So as long as people keep showing up every day to watch the Final Fantasy, and you guys are watching other content on this channel as well, which I know you have been, it's going to help. And sooner rather than later, I should be able to repartner and hopefully get ads on the videos. Right now, that is all I'm hoping to do. I'm not looking to get memberships. I'm not looking to get super chats. I'm not currently planning on streaming on this channel yet. So you don't have to worry about, oh, he's going to be putting everything on the channel just like the others. No plans for that right now. In the future, maybe. We already talked about the possibility of maybe reacting to my old content, but that's not in the cards right now, okay? So I just wanted to give you this big cumulative update. Now, really what I'm looking for is feedback. What do you think of the videos? It seems to be a mixed reaction. Most people are just happy to see Final Fantasy 13 back on the internet again because it has been defunct for many, many years and unwatchable anywhere. So just to have it here is nice. But some people really like the new upscaling and some people don't. Some people are just like, man, I wish he just left it untouched, maybe just edited them together. Other people are like, no, I really like it. It looks HD. It's close to direct capture. But the one commonality I am noticing, people are saying the ghosting is annoying. I agree with you. I've watched the videos back, and I'm telling you, that ghosting is annoying when there's a lot of action. It doesn't happen all the time. A lot of the turn-based combat, you're not seeing it. The cutscenes, you're not seeing it. But once you get to more action, like the platforming segments and stuff like that, you tend to see ghosting. The ghosting is because, number one, my original camera was terrible. Okay, it was not good quality. So already in the raw footage, there was ghosting. It's just that when you're upscaling it, you're now emphasizing the ghosting, and it's getting extra frames of ghosting on top of the original ghosting, and it just makes it look worse. But in addition to that, you know, the fact that you're going from these really blurry, peach fuzz-like visuals and trying to upscale them, it's not going to look great. I think somewhere along the lines of me playing this game, I got a new digital camera, and I want to say it was like 3 or 4 sessions into Final Fantasy 13. So maybe, you know, we were talking around maybe like part 10-ish. Perhaps the visuals will already see a natural upgrade because I'm using a better camera. Maybe that will help to do away with some of the ghosting, okay? Not promising that. We didn't get to those parts yet. I don't know yet. But I'm hoping for the best. I am hoping that the ghosting will improve and get better over time. And also, I'm curious if that ghosting issue will persist in other playthroughs. Keep in mind, this Final Fantasy playthrough is from very early 2010, and a lot of the other playthroughs I'm going to put on this channel are from later on when I was using different equipment. So maybe it's already going to solve the problem, okay? I don't know. All we'll know is when we try, right? So, cumulative update is you guys are liking the daily videos. I'm going to put out one a day every morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. As long as time permits, I'll let you know if something goes awry there, but that's my goal. Let's keep doing Final Fantasy 13 for now, for the next week or two, and see how it goes. As long as you guys keep watching the way you are, I should requalify for the partner program. You should then eventually see some ads on the stuff here again. And, you know, hopefully, if things keep going and you keep watching, all right, and the interest continues, I would consider maybe within a week or two changing it up, and instead of doing all Final Fantasy for 2-3 months, mixing in one of the other playthroughs, and we could do polls on this channel to determine what they'll be, all right? And what I'm really looking for is feedback. What are your ideas for the future? Another thing you got to remember is if you guys really like this channel and a lot of people watch it, I would be willing to go back to all the original playthroughs from the DarksydePhil channel, which was my channel all the way from 2008 all the way through early 2010. So 2.5 years of content is on that channel. I'd be willing to do this work with all of those videos to make them look better and more modern, longer length and everything. What playthroughs would you like to see from that channel, right? That would be pretty neat to go back to some of the classic playthroughs from the channel that most people don't know about and never watch. Most people always go to DSP Gaming. They're not even aware I had an original DarksydePhil channel. So imagine me upscaling some of the classics and putting them on here and they look better. That'd be pretty neat, right? So give me all your feedback on all of this. Leave some comments on the video. What do you think about the plan? What do you think about the quality? What do you think about everything? I need constructive criticism, and I appreciate it, all right? And thank you for watching. All these views are helping this channel, so I appreciate that very, very much. Everyone, please have a good night, and hopefully I'll have some more positive updates for you in the near future. But in the meantime, keep watching and enjoying Final Fantasy 13. See you later. Bye-bye.